Hi, I'm Debbie and welcome to my channel, Divine Destiny with Debbie. We are doing general energy readings for the 9th and 10th of January. That will be for Wednesday and Thursday. And this is for Virgos. Now, hi Virgo, how are you? How are you doing? You have your lists ready? This has been a time for you of awakening, of metamorphosis for you. It's been really, I hope that it's been a kind period for you. I hope it is, because sometimes going through these transformations can be very, very rough on the system. Okay, I am using my Doreen Virtue Angel Tarot cards, and I have prayed, meditated, and infused with Reiki energy. As always, these are general readings. They may or may not resonate with you. Take what you like, leave the rest. Check out under community. If you look up, there's the playlist, and then there's community. If you do not know what your rising, ascending, moon, and Venus is, sorry, go there, and there is a website to check in, and it also tells you what those influence too. So go and check that out, and then also look at your other videos, that I post for those signs too, because everything influences. Okay, so let's go now for Virgo. And, as my subscribers generally know this, but I have to repeat it every so often for any new viewers. I am an intuitive channeler, and what that means is that when I'm showing you a card, and I have shuffled and cut, and now I'm pulling off the top three. When I'm showing you a card, I may get a different message, and my intuition will say to go and tell you that. Also, as a channeler, this is something that not a lot of people understand, and I thought everybody did this, but since I was a very, very, very young child, I have had an inner voice, which I have learned is my connection with the divine, my connection with my higher power. It could be my guardian angels, it could be my spirit guides, whatever I'm not judging. You know what I'm talking about. But what it is that they, that message, that internal guidance has led me into many, many better places. And when I listen to it, I'm in a better place too. Now, when I don't, that's like, okay, but it gets me out. So when I'm reading, when I'm doing our YouTube, that's what's coming out too. So if I kind of look off a little bit, it's more than I'm gathering what that information, what it is that this higher power wants me to tell you. Okay? So first card is our Page of Water. Intuitive, sensitive, artistic, friendly. Because Virgos, you are very, you are introverted to a strong degree. You are somebody that is very sensitive. It's kind of hard for you. It's hard for you to put yourself out into a place where you could be embarrassed. So when I'm talking about the 9th and 10th, and I'm saying this, that could happen. And it's not that you're going to be embarrassed, but you put yourself in a place that you think I could possibly be embarrassed. But the thing is, you have to do this. This is good for your growth, for your maturity. This is okay. It is okay to do this. Now, Page of Water, a new person enters your life, a relationship begins a new phase, heightened psychic abilities. We've already been talking about the psychic abilities. We've been talking about the spiritual transformation. If you haven't, go to January 1st through the 16th, because that talks about it a little bit more. But I'm thinking that a new situation is going to come in, one that you have not necessarily handled before, or you don't handle regularly. You may be called to, maybe it's going to be, and again, these are examples. When I get my messages, I tend to paint them with my own experiences. So I give you examples so that you can then interpret these for yourself too. This is so general. I have to use a base of reference. So I'm thinking, you're going into work and they're like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad you're here. The speaker of the day got sick, has laryngitis, isn't here. You need to go up and present. And you're like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. But this will actually work out better for you that you did do this. People, and the fact is, when you do this, You're just going to go in, you're going to pull on to your higher power, your divine, and the words are just going to fly out. Okay? The words will just fly out, and you will do that presentation, and it will be better than you thought, and better than it will be received well. But again, it is, before you do this, because this is what, like I say, I pray and meditate and infuse with Reiki energy, but I'm praying that I give you the right message. So you need to do that same thing, when you see, when that happens to you. Again, use that as an example, and if something unforeseen comes, maybe you'll be the one that has to go to, maybe something happens with, and I don't mean that it's your child, but maybe you have to go in and be the advocate for somebody, and maybe you have to go to school, maybe you have to go talk to, a teacher, principal, maybe you have to just go and, just advocate to somebody else's boss, something like that, the words will come. You need to connect with that higher power, and then the words will come, okay? Second card. Strength. Okay, this is and these cards were face down. So strength, archangel energy here, strong energy, great inner strength, release harsh judgment, forgiveness and compassion. Again, it's something you don't want to do. It's something you don't want to do. It's something that you don't feel comfortable with. It's not going to be this horrible big thing, but it's going to be something you don't want to do. But you will have that strength to do it, because you are very pragmatic too. And you're like, well, somebody's got to do it, and I guess I've been elected to do this. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. But I will do it, okay? Last card, Page of Earth. Here you are, scholarly. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. Dependable, patient, successful. And this is what we were just talking about. You will be dependable. You will be successful in what you talk about. Whatever this is that you are pulled up in front of other people. It could be one or two other people. It could be a big auditorium of people too. And, just you can handle this. You can handle this. Ask for a podium. If you're in front of a big audience, ask for a podium. Don't just get up there and, with the mic and, and just not, have your podium, have your preparation. You can go and walk back and forth, and, you can just ad lib, and, sometimes that can, you can just go forth with that, but then that your podium will be there, your notes will be there, so you can ground yourself back to where you need to be. And Virgo, that's another word that's popping in, is grounding, that when this happens, ground yourself. At the same time, connect with that divine. So here we are. Good news about financial matters, wanting to do something more challenging, a new area of study. Yeah, all of those things could be happening. But again, I think that you are going to be put into a spotlight that you did not want, but you will do well in. Okay? Take that, chew it up a little bit, and see how that can apply to your situation. You got this. You got this, Virgo. It's going to be great for you. It's going to be really, really good. It will actually be one of those things where they go, oh, look at, it's a good check for you. It's a good thing that you're doing. It will help you with your career. Okay? And I do think that this is more career, but again, too, it could be something. You might be speaking to a principal. You might, and that might bring up some old fears of when you were in school. I don't know, but you've got this. Okay? Okay. Thank you, Virgo. Thank you so much. Everything and your comments, I love you. So just know that you are loved, and be blessed. Bye-bye.